Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. Happy Valentine's Day. Let me put the disclaimer on this reading. Um, of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading, so it could have already happened, could be happening now, could happen in the future. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this as your own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me, astrology readings, twin flame stuff, and much, much more, my information is in the description below. Um, Keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So use the terms as they make sense in your situation. So sometimes I'll say divine masculine, and I mean divine feminine, and vice versa. Um, all right, child. So let me go into it. So Valentine's Day, it is for some people a day that reminds them to celebrate the love that they have for their partner, their spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, so on. And for some, for you, collective, the new love that's come into your life is saying, this is not just this is not a reminder. I don't need a reminder. I want to celebrate you every day. I want to show you that I love you all the time. I want you to know that I'm here for you. I want to reciprocate love with you. I want it to be that you know that you are valued, that you're appreciated. They want to be emotionally available to you, and they're doing all the things. And maybe you're saying, is this too good to be true? Because my ex started out great, and then I found out it was not that great in the end. And so you ended up pulling back your relationship. You ended up walking away. You ended up pulling back your energy, your power. And for them, they are still suffering and struggling because they realize now what they lost. And for some of you now, your ex might be coming back in on Valentine's Day to tell you how much they appreciate you and to try to get you back. For others of you, the new love is going to be there on Valentine's Day as well, but to spoil you, to get you gifts. And maybe the two of you have been busy. Maybe they've been busy. Maybe they've been, making more money than ever, having more opportunities than ever, glowing up, looking better than ever, traveling, doing things that they enjoy doing. And you are encouraging them to do these things. And you're saying you want them to enjoy their lives and you want them to have the lives that they have dreamed of, just the same way you want the life that you have dreamed of. And it seems like you you are finding that when you're doing things like taking care of yourself, traveling, doing the stuff that you enjoy in your life, building the life that you desire, that they're doing the same thing. And so you feel like even though a lot of people have been saying you need to let a man lead and all this stuff in your situation, and maybe in a lot of situations, collective, you're the one that's leading. You're the one that's going ahead first and saying, let me take a vacation. Let me go enjoy myself. Let me pamper myself. Let me pay attention to myself. Let me focus on myself. Let me secure my bag. Let me build my client base. Let me get more customers or whatever. Let me make, the money that I want to make so that I can build, wealth in the future. And they're following your lead and they're saying, oh, yes, they can do these things. They can also focus on the future and building wealth for many generations if they want it to be that way, but mostly focusing on building the thing that's going to help them create the life that they desire. And so for you, you're finding yourself leading in situations. Now, we've been talking about the thing with having kids, and some of you are saying you don't want kids. You're seeing the way the world is going, and right now you're saying it's not the best thing for you, that you're more focused on building the life that you want, creating the career that you want, or the business that you want, or you're looking at developing the relationships that you want. And if you're focused on love, then it's focusing on creating the loving relationship that you want, someone who will reciprocate, who will be there for you again, emotionally available, who wants to spoil you, who wants to, soon they may be proposing to you, and they may be asking, what kind of trip do you want for the honeymoon? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What kind of wedding do you want to have? Or, and for the two of you, it is a decision that you're making together. One person isn't, left to figure everything out, that from the beginning, you're a partnership. And again, you feel like you're leading and he's following, and that's fine. In some areas, you're going to lead because you're stronger, in others, he's going to lead because he's stronger. And again, we've been talking about this thing with the twin flames, mirror souls, that you are setting the template now for what's going to happen in the future and the way that we relate to each other, as far as relationships go, like the way that we treat each other, that it isn't going to be the way it has been in the past, that it's going to be different, that it's going to be better, that you're going to be focusing on making sure that you're doing the thing that is right for you and your partner, and not, you know, looking at what the Joneses have been doing, which failed miserably. And now there's like I think more than 50%, like around 60% divorce rate, because people have continued to do the wrong things over and over again and think that the solution is just to do the same thing and expect a different result. And it does not make sense. So the two of you are deciding, you're more intentional about, what do we want to build? What do we want to do together? Do we want to have kids? If we don't want to have kids, what do we want our lives to look like? And we want to travel, but for sure, you want to reciprocate love. You want to show affection to each other. You want to show that you appreciate each other. You want to communicate and get better and better at your communication, that you want to level up, that you want to be, you know, with each other as much as possible, that you're not trying to avoid the relationship to be in the streets and say you married to the game and all this stuff. Instead, you're saying, no, what's going to help me to build and sustain the life that I really want is the partner that I've really been desiring as well. And for you, like looking at the statistics and seeing when a person has a good partner in their life, especially men that have good women in their lives, or the energies, masculine has a good feminine energy in their life, then they are able to build more, they're able to do more, they're able to be more healthy, they live longer, they feel better. There are many benefits. And on the other side of it, for a woman that has a great partner, there are things that you also want your partner to add to your life, or for a feminine energy that has a great masculine energy, that both of you together can build amazing things. And it takes for the two of you to work together to really create the life that both of you desire and deserve. And so instead of Valentine's Day being like, this is the only day of the year, so you got to go all out, it's more like, well, they showed you yesterday and the day before and the day before, and they're going to show you the day after that, just how much they care, just how much they love you, just how much they appreciate you, just how much they want to build with you, just how much they want to create the life that both of you desire so that you can enjoy it together, and how much they value you being there so that they can really enhance their happiness and really celebrate, and enjoy this life together. So they want to get you gifts. They want to spoil you. Again, they might be proposing to you soon around Valentine's Day, and they might be saying they don't want to live this life without you. And maybe the feelings came faster than you would expect because this, experience has been really short with them. But you're saying, no, you want something good. You want it with them. You want to build. You want to grow. That both of you know that maybe it came up fast. For some of you it's been longer, but for others of you, it came up fast, but you want to continue growing and building together. And Valentine's Day is just, again, another day that they're showing that you're showing that you love each other. And so it's important to look at relationship goals, focus on what you really want in this union together, that you're thinking about, ways that you can actually build something that will last. And again, I was talking about love and money, that you can have both together. That doesn't have to be one or the other, that you can actually do both of them. And both of you feeling like you're valued, you are special, you're amazing. Both of you been glowing up looking better than ever. And both of you will continue to do this, and you're focused on really doing some things to enjoy yourselves and really enjoying this life and building the life that you desire. All right, y'all. So I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to bring you another video for Valentine's Day. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and continue to glow up in all these different areas, continue to look fabulous. You have people staring, wondering what you've been doing, and it's love that's turned back the clock on you, that's helped you to glow up, that's helped you to build in the areas that you want to build in your businesses or whatever work, whatever it is that you're doing, and the two of you deciding together that you can again create a new template for how, couples really need to treat each other. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go for now, but I will bring you some more videos soon. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.